Hello web world, and welcome to another quick brief. My name is Frank, and I'll be going over a few things today with regards to some trends going on in the economy, and also when it comes to other things of interest for business. So let's go into our first page. There we go. All right. It looks like China's economy grew by 10.3% in 2010. Because it looks like rising prices, China raised interest rates twice in the past 4 months and raised banks' required reserves in a bid to control food and housing. And it looks like they're tightening some measures as well. China's short-term market interest rates shot up almost 2%, while shares on the Shanghai Stock Exchange fell 3%. And in a rebalancing act, investment in construction and other fixed assets rose 23.8% in 2010, with the biggest state-controlled commercial lenders giving $36.4 billion in new loans, much of it for property development. And it seems like China's just been building like crazy in 2010. When it comes to sales and land use rights to developers, which increased by 70% last year, helping property prices rise 6.4% compared with 2009. Industrial output, meanwhile, rose strongly in 2010, suggesting there is a growing demand again for Chinese-made goods. And a more encouraging sign, retail sales rose by an inflation-adjusted 14.8% during the year. And it looks like China's economy is growing nearly triple of ours. And I know that ours only grew by 2 or 3% the other year, and theirs grew by 10.3%. So it seems like they're pumping money into the economy. They're raising reserves in their banks for lending purposes so they can build. It seems like they're building a lot. However, they're still not consuming as much in China. It seems that some economists say that in order for the economy to rebound smoothly, that the consumption will need to grow much quickly than overall growth level in many years. When it comes to small businesses, they plan to add new hires this year. It seems that the majority, 93% of small and mid-sized businesses, plan to keep staff and add new hires this year, according to a new survey from human resources firm Insight Performance. Despite last year's economy, many companies not only retained staff but added new employees as well. They also seem to be freezing salary freezes subside, while 30% of companies are planning base pay increases in 2011 as compared to 43% projected for 2010. Only 23% are planning to freeze base pay this year as compared to 41% in 2010. That means less companies are planning to freeze base pays. They're also planning to not only retain employees but also hire new people for 2011. On another note, companies expect to have their benefits cost rise. 86% of respondents anticipate that their company's cost for benefits will be higher in 2010, with an average cost increasing expected to be 11% higher this year. 47% expect an employee's benefit cost to rise. The average expected increase is 14% higher than last year. Companies also see employee morale on the rise. 83% of companies feel that their employees are confident about their jobs compared to 47% last year. It seems that fewer businesses are planning to freeze their base pay, which is reduced by half. And also they're planning to increase their wages as well. Not only are they retaining employees, they plan to be paying more, and more companies or fewer companies are planning to freeze their base pays. So that means companies are actually hiring, they're retaining employees, and they're going to be paying more. Even though costs for employees is on the rise this year, they still plan on keeping employees. Let's see, another news, Generation Y is forecasted to fuel small business growth in the next 5 years. It seems when it comes to small business firms that plan to be created in the next 5 years, members of Gen Y will be behind more of them than any other demographic. It seems that 46% of 18 to 25-year-olds mean to follow that path. So the younger generation in the next 5 years plan to start a business. and 8% of members of Gen Y who took the employees poll indicated that they already started a business, and so more are almost certain to do the same. As for other people that are planning to decide to become their own boss in the next 5 years, employers said in a statement that 35% of ex-Gen respondents, which is 26 to 45-year-olds, report the desire to create new businesses. And it seems that the younger generation are more innovative and are fueling small business growth in the next 5 years and seem to want to. And when it comes to planning new businesses to be created by ex-Gens in the next 5 years, we need to understand, well, what I'd like to understand is where the money's coming from, since in the last couple of years, businesses have actually, or banks have actually been holding back on giving out loans, and what's motivating X-Gens and Y-Gens to want to even start a business. Is it going to be because of the last couple of years, because of the economy, that they see that they would benefit more from starting a business than relying on other employers to hire them? Or are they just want to innovate and start and do new things? Next, small businesses plan to focus on mobile marketing and online video in 2011. It seems a lot of businesses are still using websites and email as the most common way for them to market online, but interest in other options, including video, mobile marketing, and group deals, is sharply up in 2011 so far. Adology's 2011 small business marketing forecast found that 45.5% of small businesses say that they plan increased resources for online video, up from 28% in 2010, which it seems like that's doubled as well. So interest in using online video and social marketing is up from 2010, and more than 36% say the same about mobile apps and advertising, up from 21% last year. Approximately 15% say group deals and social couponing sites like Groupon and Social Living are beneficial to business. Other key findings from the report say nearly half of small business owners plan on increasing ad spending in 2011, up from just 29% said that for 2010. 22% say trying to understand online advertising still frustrates them. So it seems like small businesses are becoming increasingly savvy when it comes to online marketing, and their plans for increased spending on video and mobile show that they are trying new ways to reach the customer. So this no social marketing and online video thing seems to be more and more of an attraction for small businesses to use that. I know myself, I am obviously doing video for businesses and doing a video blog, so I understand the benefit of pretty much cheap, almost free advertising and marketing to my customers, to my market. So a lot more are planning on using online video, but still trying to understand how to use it and how to benefit from it. And in another trend, when it comes to consumer tech trends, it seems, however, when it comes to mobile advertising, only a third of users are becoming more accepting of ads on their devices. So a majority of them don't remember the ads that they see on their mobile, while only a third of them remember the ads that they saw. And a majority of the ads that they remember are going to be mobile advertisers or wireless carriers, retailers, and handset manufacturers. Those are the three most remembered types of ads on a mobile. So another fact is that age played a slightly higher role on mobile ad recall, and it seems that respondents over the age of 30 are in the lead at 39% of the recall of the ads that they saw, whereas only teens were 2 points behind the older generation. When it comes to breaking down the responses by race, it seems that blacks are coming in first when it comes to remembering online or mobile, not online, but mobile ads on their phones. So it looks like that more and more companies out there are planning to use online video and actually using mobile applications, but when it comes to consumers remembering that and consumers actually seeing that, only a third of those who saw it actually remember that. So I'd like to conclude, and thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time on QuikBrief. Bye-bye.